Everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first process video for 2024. Today I am going to be partaking in Baby's Got Scrap. As you can see, my hands are moving because I'm explaining a lot. But as I was filming, my husband started working on the Ring doorbell, which was making my Echo go nuts. So we're doing a voiceover instead. So today I am scrapbooking 3 pictures that were from Dresden, Germany, back when I was flying. And I'm trying to explain to you here about our challenge. Baby's Got Scrap, this is the 3rd year that we're doing it. And the only challenge part or rule, if you want to say there's rules, is that you're only able to use one full 12 by 12 piece of paper. Everything else that you create your layout with needs to be with scraps. And you're going to see here today that I'm actually going to be able to create without even having to use a full piece of paper. My whole layout's made strictly with scraps. I love this series because it allows us to go in and kind of reset our space. We're so used to running around and creating and then throwing the scraps to the side. It's nice to occasionally just take time to revisit those papers. They're still good papers. You still spent money on them, and to be able to get use out of them is great. So I went ahead and I adhered the 2 scraps together to create my 12 by 12 background. And then to kind of finish it off, I took some as 49 and Market Where to Next. I think that's what the name of the collection is, or I could be confusing it with Meggy Blethen. Anyways, it's 49 and Market, their travel collection, and this is fabric tape that looks like a map, or actually it looks like passport stamps. So I'm going through and just trying to figure out how I want to do it. I didn't want to cover up all of the washi tape, but a good section of it's going to get covered up. On my desk, I had this little baggie full of miscellaneous things. Again, kind of clearing off my space, cleaning things up. So again, using things that are laying around and trying to get my, reorganized, reset, and bring in the new year in a fresh new way. So I use these scrap paper to mat my photos. Now I have 2 that are black. One has a little pinstripe on it. The other one doesn't. So the 2 top are going to get the plain black, and the bottom one is going to get the pinstriping. Now, one thing I find when you are scrapbooking with scraps is sometimes you have to do a little MacGyvering and a little creative cutting in order for you to be able to use it on your layout, whether it be cutting a piece in half and then having it stretch underneath photos to make it look like it's a bigger piece. In my case, I'm going to use that maroon paper, and I'm going to mat the bottom photo. There wasn't enough to do all of them. So I'm going to mat the top or the bottom photo. Actually, I'm going to mat the top 2. Sorry. I'm going to line them up, and then you can see that it doesn't get all the way down. It only gets part way. So I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to take the scrap that I have left, and I'm going to try and fit it in to finish off the bottom. Now, I really wanted to take it down the whole side, but that wouldn't work. And then I realized I just didn't have enough. So I'm going in and I'm gutting it from behind. Again, you won't know that I gutted that maroon paper, and it gave me a little bit more to be able to piece together the bottom part of my matting. And when you're looking at it from, if it's in the book, you're not going to be able to tell that I pieced it together. Now, if you looked really, really closely and you wanted to analyze and pick apart the layout, yeah, you can see where the joins are. But most people that are going to look at your book are not going to look at it and inspect it. And if they are, they're not people I'd want to show my book to anyway. So here I'm just trying to match up the grid patterns so that it does blend in and you don't see the joins as much as possible. So here I am. I've got it all how I want it. I'm going to glue this down, and I will end up moving things around a little bit. At first I had it a little bit on the high side and I wanted to pull it back down again. I won't realize that till I get the bottom photo in and I'm like, oh no. And now thinking back, I could have put the title there, but I'm actually happy with how it turned out. So I pulled everything down, kind of centered it, and I wanted to make sure that it was right justified along that adventure title on the side. Now I'm going through the baggie that was just laying on my desk and seeing if there's anything in here I can use. I pulled out a couple cameras. I don't even think I ended up using any of them. I've already put the layout away, so I'm not sure. And now I'm going into my travel folder that I have, and I'm going to pull out a bunch of stuff. You're going to see I'm just going to flip a bunch of stuff onto the desk here and run through and just see what I've got that I can use. I have two folders, one that's for like more US travel, and then I have another one for international travel for when I was a flight attendant. And so this is the folder that I'm picking out of. And like I said, I'm just kind of giving myself some choices, flipping through and seeing what I want. So here I grabbed some really old stickers. I think they're from Walmart. They didn't have a lot of stick, and off camera I'll end up adding a little adhesive. But there was the little heart that says home is where your heart is. And because I'd be gone for 18 days, it kind of represented that. I grabbed that little travel suitcase and then the luggage tag and put that on. Wanted the memories ticket on there because I thought the colors worked, but there wasn't a space that would work. From Jolie's, I grabbed these hearts that have an airplane on it, put that on there. And then on that same sticker sheet with the hearts, there was these other like blue hearts. So now I'm pulling in some of the blue that was in the washi tape on the passport stamps. On another one of my sticker sheets, I had the country of Germany, and since this was in Dresden, Germany, I'm going to go ahead and get that on my layout along with some blue enamel dots. This is pulling that blue color in from the washi and allowing me to expand my colors away from what was strictly in the scrap papers. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my stickers, and I grab out this alphabet and I'm going to spell out Dresden, and I'm just going to write that up the left hand side. So I kind of have it going, my clusters on a diagonal with the two words on each side. So you have Dresden and adventure. I do like how it all turned out in the end. And by having the one big cluster in the bottom left, it pulled that compass in from the pattern paper and allowed it to all kind of stick in. Here is where I'm adding a little Nuvo adhesive down, and I actually am going to go ahead and glue those stickers down from Walmart, and then I'm just adding a little adhesive to all the letters because we all know they don't like to stay. And just having a drop or two of that adhesive is just a little backup adhesive to hold everything in place. And then the last thing I'm going to do is grab 49 and Market, and these are washi stickers, and I grabbed two that looked like the bowl clips, and I'm going to put one there next to the name, and then the other one between the heart and the country of Germany. And that is going to do it for this layout. I won't put any journaling on. I will put the date on, but really not needing anything more because I have this as a part of a whole event that we did when we went to Germany. So thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you check out everybody in the description box that's playing along. We have their channel links, so they may play along every day, or they may choose to do it once a week.